Hi everyone, just going to have a go at streaming the first race. I'm using the controller mic, so it's not the greatest. And the dog's here, so you probably hear him panting if he gets a bit hot in the room or decides that he wants to come say hello mid-race. Could be off-putting. So I watched the Asia Pacific round. Looks like it's going to be intermediates, and potentially you can make them work for the whole race. However, the softs are so much quicker. Towards the end of the race, they could be up to 9 seconds quicker a lap. So it looks like changing around lap 6, lap 7. Hey, Brixby, how are you, man? Thanks very much for stopping by. So yeah, the strategy is going to be to stop around lap 7 if the track's dry enough, or almost definitely 8, and then we're going to need to chase down what we lost. But the softs on a dry line are so much quicker than the intermediates that it's definitely 5 seconds quicker than a lap, and towards the end the guys were really worn out, had really worn out the tyres, so it was up to 10 seconds a lap faster to be on the softs. So yeah, as you can see on screen, I've got counter steer assist on, but no traction control. I found that was the fastest in practice. I know, I just feel a little bit wrong about doing it, to be honest, but you know, it's an allowed aid, and this car is just ridiculously difficult to keep in a straight line. And I figure, you know, some of the top guys in Asia Pacific were using it. I figure that I might not be alone. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not a top split. I'm an A+, but I'm maybe 3rd or 4th tier. The maximum points in any race that I race in is about 280, so what does that mean? I guess I forgive myself for using a driving aid. So yeah, we're just getting a basic warm-up. As you can see, the track's super wet on intermediates. We'll see how qualifying goes from Asia Pacific. Looked like towards the end of qualifying the track started to dry out, not enough for softs or anything. But definitely enough for a faster lap. Around 144 seemed to be the lap times achievable, if not a bit better by the top guys. So we'll see what happens. We've got 3 minutes to go, so I'm just messing about. Hello wifey on the live stream. Just out fishing today. I decided I'd stay at home, chill out, do some cleaning and some racing. So that's what we're up to today. I know the audio is not the greatest. I've basically got the controller sitting in my lap and at the microphone. It's kind of the best I can do at the moment. So hopefully the picture's okay though. Oof. She's definitely tail happy. So during practice, around lap 8, the weather definitely started to dry out a little bit, but not as much as what it looks like it's going to be in the race. So I think basically the weather starts now, in essence. So we're going to end up skipping maybe 4 laps ahead. So if you've been practicing for long stints and notice that it dries out, it's going to dry out a bit quicker in the race. So just plan for that. I am tempted to keep the intermediates on for the first race to the end and just find a wet line to try and save them, but from the 2 races I watched, the guys that finished in the top 3 all pitted around lap 7 or 8. So I'm going to copy them. track limits is crazy. You can really abuse them. I'm not really doing it at the moment, but the car's not really turning into where I want it to be, so yeah, really wet time, 1:56, not particularly good, but I'm not too worried about that just yet. It is practice and a super wet track, so big deal. Just got to be so easy on the power at the moment. Right down into first. Look at the track limit here, no problem. Trying to get the power down, track limit there, no problem. All the way out here, no problem. So yeah, don't be afraid to use the track limits, or no limits as the case may be. Even at the end chicane, it's pretty liberal. From what I understand, really, it's the entry, you can go pretty crazy on the entry, as long as you basically hit the yellow stake in the ground, orange, not yellow, then you should be right. 15 seconds to go, so we won't finish off this lap, but we're well up, so the track's getting a little bit better, or I've just warmed up, so that's a good sign. Just by changing down into the corner, it swings the nose in, so then change up to get out of the corner. There we go. Alright, we're into it. So let's see who we're up against. Check the tyres. Intermediates, good. NRT Vegas, biggie boy. None of my friends list, so to speak, but these are all similar drivers. I think I've raced a few of these guys before. SB, I remember. Biggie, I remember. NRT, I remember. I've raced before, so yep. It'll be a decent lineup. Tough race. The goal is to qualify in the top 8, as always. Try and qualify in top 8 and finish in top 8. I want to try and get 240 something points. If I can get higher than that, then I'll be pretty happy. Someone going out on wets there, and practice. Wets seem like the right thing to do, but they're slower than intermediates by about a second a lap. It is very wet. It's like it's reset since practice. So get the warm up. What is it? 10 minutes for qualifying. So I guess 10 minutes, about 5 laps worth, and that's kind of where in the overall practice around lap 8 was where it started to dry out. Whereas in Asia Pacific, around lap 8, it's definitely a dry line. Switch to dries. Qualifying. Okay, so we know it's going to be wet. Not wet enough for wets, but intermediates should do. Well, we're out pretty quick. Leading the pack around at the minute. Not very well, but in qualifying, the slipstream isn't on, so it doesn't really matter where you are in the pack as long as you are not distracted by the driver in front. SJ43 behind seems to be able to keep pace, so he's obviously done some practice. Oh, she is wet. It's almost not worth going out at the moment and just waiting for a couple of laps, but the lift through here. She's definitely bordering on full wet. Let's take a look at the weather, eh? Lots of rain, but it's all intermediate rain. From what I understand of that rain radar, if you see darker blue on there, that basically means there's wet enough weather that you'd switch to the blue wets, but at the moment it's light blue for intermediates. So we'd be looking for a time of around 156, 157, just like the outlap here, because it's very wet. Stamp on the brakes here. Easy. Oh gosh, just playing with the throttle. Just catching little slides all over the place here. And pulled ahead. Have to be careful changing down that hard because it'll just kick the back out. M champion. He is a champion, I believe, of sorts. Fast driver anyway. Fine day to die. Hello. Oh, so there's a few people here I might know. Put soft braking into there. Well, that's the first very wet lap out. Oh, 53, not bad. You can almost see like a dry line in the track. It's not dry, but see how it's shiny on the edges there. Yeah, it's like I'm getting a bit more traction already, so qualifying times are going to drop from here. A little wide there. Just feathering the throttle, probably not the right thing to be doing at the minute. Should probably be a bit smoother. Just trying to feel out the grip, I guess. Bit of a late down change there just to swing the nose in. We're up, but we're way off the leader, so yes, and believe it or not, you can do that through the chicanes, so no doubt Juju has probably got the measure of that chicane. Still a second faster, that's crazy. Definitely worked it out. Yeah, people are definitely driving a lot better than I am at the moment. It's just not dry enough for that just yet. Be more patient on the throttle, get round the corner. Sometimes coasting is quick. Wow, 6th, okay. Definitely more grip coming to the circuit now. Maybe a penalty. No, that's crazy, isn't it? Okay, let's try and follow the dry line. I've got 2 laps left. We're in the wet stuff. One thing I didn't do was check the overtake button and which button it is. Mistake. I wonder if I got enough time between sessions. Go flat. No. Definitely could have taken that flat. I think you could be on softs now. There's enough of a dry line. This is probably what it's going to look like lap 7. You can hear the tyres protesting, so I think it's ready for a switch. Okay, last lap. Still a second off the pace. Try and stick to the dry line. Well, we're up flat. Okay, that's good. Anybody who's switched to dry tyres would be absolutely killing this lap. Oh no, probably penalty. What? That was abuse if ever I saw one. Oh well, hey. Woo! P2. Okay, well, there's people still running though, so it was a good good quali lap in the end. I think that's about as fast as you can do on intermediates. It's definitely, this lap you would definitely change to super softs, whatever. If anybody's still in the chat, just let me know if you can hear me or not, how bad it is. Flickers a like too, man. Gotta like a second place start. Just don't throw it away from here, right? Okay, looks like we've done okay. Okay, a P2 start. How long have we got? Don't know. Settings, controller settings, open buttons. Which one is nitrous overtake? L3. Okay, good. I think we're all good. We just need to make sure we're starting on intermediates, which we are. Alright, we're set to go. So 44.8, 45.0 for me. Good luck, have fun, Aspie. You got it. Eight seconds. Alright, well hopefully you're learning a little bit from watching. Definitely you can abuse track limits quite a lot here. It's pretty dicey on that last chicane though to abuse it too badly. It's really bumpy, unsettles the car. Can't remember whether it's a rolling start or not. Flash my lights, bleep bleep. Can't do it. If it's rolling start, we're going to have to flick on traction control pretty quick. Standing start. Good old DHL. Oh man, the dog farted. Sheesh. That's because he's excited and can't contain himself. I think there's some slower times in here that aren't really the slowest. I guess slot one, everybody's learning how grippy or not the track is, so all good. Alright, traction control potentially, so let's get ready on the button. Oh yes. I'm just going to leave it on 1 for the moment. Of course. How did we know that was going to happen? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're now in 15th, 16th. Love it. I don't know who took me out, but I might have been a little bit tentative on the brakes there, but okay, we're going to keep traction control on here and try and just move past people outside, inside, upside down. Almost past somebody there under the yellow, so wow, a fight back from 16th. What a start. And we're already up to 8th. Okay, it's a very wet start. I'm pretty glad that I've kept traction control on. Penalty in front. Picked up another one. Looks like there's some bad puddles, even on the turn in here. Just cut through there, hopefully no penalty. How am I up to 6th already? Past 10 people in the first lap after the first corner incident. Okay. Another hit from behind, thanks man. Must be the view that people are using as well, because the nose of the car is a little bit longer. Okay, I think TC will come off after this lap. There's just some standing water up here on the braking point. Okay, TC off. Yeah, fair call. Good move there. I was thinking I should probably use the overtake and stop being held up, but am I really being held up? And do I really need overtake just yet? Bit more of a strategy at play here. 3 laps in. The track's going to start drying out very soon. Or is it? Ah, no, took myself out. Oh, well, this is going to be... Did that in practice too, warm up. So just got to not be so eager to be on the power there. Forcing me wide, fair enough. Okay, this hasn't really started off how we wanted it. Well, it did. I was in P2. I mean, after the first lap incident, and then I've taken myself out with a silly, just trying to get on the power a bit early, keep up with the other guys. So we'll just keep an eye on the track. Just got to drive properly now, so to speak. Tyres are starting to wear just a little bit there. Just where I didn't pass there. Here's the dry. See that in just one lap. Come on, man. 21 seconds to the leader. Crazy. Definitely lost 15 just from that spin at the start and then me taking myself off track. Try and get a good exit here. It's not really worth doing the overboost straight into a down the main straight. Overboost. I think they're using it too. Yep, no point. Far out. It's just not carrying the speed through the corners like I am. Definitely getting held up now. This is not a particularly good race. Nice defence there. I'm pretty sure I've raced him before and he's very good. Shouldn't be this low in the field really. You know, T's behind me, he's going to eat me up now. Fuck. Excuse the language, I've just hit him off. Turned in on him. Just gonna wait for him. Gonna have to do another race. So you can see here, dry line, I'm pitting at the end of this lap. From hero to zero to hero to zero. I shouldn't have traction control up on my screen, I should be having the radar, shouldn't I? Idiot. Oh well, it's all good. Oh no, went way too fast into there just while we saved it. You can see how much grip there is. If I can get away with that, it's time for softs. Just got to stay off all the bits that are damp. Shit. He's literally lost it. Where am I supposed to go with that? Fuck's sake. Right, going soft. Got 6 laps 6.5s are 35, so the best that we can do is, if nobody else at the front pits, we can make up 35 seconds. That's my rationale. This is not a good race. Entertaining, perhaps, but not good. I mean, from second on the grid to I'm sitting in 15th, just battling for no particular... Oh my gosh! You're kidding! No! Oh man. Here's the dry line. Yep, supposed to be on here. Well, at least we get to try out the strategy in a race that doesn't matter now, so we'll see whether going to soft is the right call or not. Just demolished this first lap of having any consequence of catching anyone up. Well, now, oh my god, we're almost being lapped. Seriously? It stops 20 seconds, I know. It's wet on the inside there, it pushes you wide, so don't do that. Go flat through here. So this is a really tight line. Yeah, far out, 3 seconds. I'm last already, for God's sake. What a complete egg. Second, 16th. 6th, back in 16th. Not that anybody's around me to worry about. Wide out, close in, 4 seconds faster. So you can see this is the idea. In 4 laps you make up all the pit time. No, it went really wide. Carried too much speed in there, but no. 6 seconds faster. Okay, time to concentrate and put in some good laps. See NRT and RBS. Be good to get fastest lap if I can. Don't take me out again, man. Good enough to wait for him. Okay, go flat. Oh, bit wide entrance. Start to lose the back a little bit. It's better. Don't know whether that's quicker or not when you're on softs because you're going through it a lot faster. Take that, suckers. 140. Okay, I made up 2 spots. Feel like I need a coffee with like 10 scoops in it at the moment to keep up with the car, because far out it's a big change from 144s down to 150s. 2 minutes. Okay, so we've still got quite a lot of overtake left as well. We've got 2 more laps, so I think I'll just start using that. Overtake! Oh, way too deep there, that was silly. Just wasted the overtake. People that are on intermediates, they're hard to... Intermediates are definitely worn now. Should be able to start making up some spots pretty quickly if I don't keep putting it in the wet stuff. I'm on softs, man, come on. In case you didn't notice. Not going to be able to get past them, maybe. No more the nice guy, probably get Hugo pretty upset with me with that, but it's 11th, get over it. Right, so you can see that this strategy would have worked really well if I hadn't been so far behind. nice, up another second. What are we having you, mate? I'm laughing because I said as long as I'm in the top 8. Well, when you qualify second and you get 8th, come on. Fastest lap though, so. Who was behind me? That's what I want to know. Sheesh. Okay, looks like we're going to go again. That strategy definitely works. You're just so much quicker than the guys that are on the intermediates, especially towards the end there. You just see people driving off. You just have to stay right in the dry line, otherwise you're off. So pushing too hard under the brakes, it's probably better just to drive steady, if you like, not push too hard. Fastest lap, yay. Okay, well, that was the first time. I'm going to save that replay because I want to know who smashed me. So what I've seen before is people go around the outside instead of down the middle just in case they get hit. So I don't know what we're going to do with that, to be honest. Yeah, thanks are fine. Tough start. Well, I'm glad I gave back the place to NRT Vegas. He didn't say anything, but whatevs. I turned it on him, kind of ruined both our races there. Could have been 5 seconds further up the road. Where would have that been? Well, not even into Borsa, so yep. Let's try that again. Not accepting entries, 3 minutes. Phew. Okay, so worked out the first quarter is horrible. First lap, definitely be on traction control 1 because it is, there's a couple of big puddles. By lap 6 it does dry out. You'd be better to pit and go in onto softs and cruise around, because even cruising on softs you're going to be able to get more traction and you'll do equal if not faster than the intermediates, and then the track just progressively gets drier from lap 10, well lap 8 really. Lap 8 you're really starting to motor and can start to push, so I think that's a pretty good strategy. We saved all of our overboost or whatever it is, but could probably have used that a little bit more, especially I should have used that when I was behind 5th, I think it was at the time. I'd made my way back up to 6th. I should have done that down the straight, taken them up the inside and into turn 1, pushed them wide, and then I might have avoided, ruining myself, but I drove off the track. I just accelerated where I shouldn't have, got onto the wet stuff and it just pushed me wide. So I've done that a couple of times in practice. I need to stop doing that. So be a bit more tentative on that corner. What can we do here? I just wanted to see, I didn't even bother to look at how many points I got. So let's just quickly jump out. I just want to see the start of the race. Shoot geese. I want to see who smashed me, bro, so I can watch out for them next time. Special championship. Who killed me? Oops. Oh, come on. He just got punted. So he's the one who killed me, but he didn't intentionally do so. He was on the brakes beforehand. And let's have a look who it was. Doesn't have their names. Come on. It's one of these two. Okay. Let's just go back 10 seconds. Go back to who's behind here. A fine day to die. Oh, he got hit by a big boy into Donald. Oh, it's just... Oh, wow. Okay. So, unfortunately, sideswiped, pushed into everybody else. So, it was just a racing incident, you could say. Just people not giving each other enough space and awareness. I need to make sure that I turn my radar on after I've done the traction control. Sorry for hitting the controller, I forget that the mic's there. Alright, let's enter. I don't think it needs an oil change, does it? We've got 14 minutes, so let's just go check, right? Maybe because my car's yellow, it's attracted to mischief. Oh, it's excellent. I'll change it anyway. It's 400 credits, big deal. Okay, let's try that again. Probably shouldn't have called it race 1 on the broadcasts because it's now race 2. Hopefully it's the last one. I don't think it's particularly worth... Oh, that's one last thing I wanted to check was points rankings, right? So 271's my best, 240 next best, so, you know, an improvement on any of that would be good. I guess current number of valid rounds is 4. So I think you only have to do 4 rounds. So obviously I want to get higher than 233, and best is 271, so let's try and improve on that. I just still didn't bother to see what my points were, but you know, I'll see that in the broadcast when I watch it back. In the comments, if you can just let me know what the picture quality is like as well, because it's on 720p 60 FPS. I tried 1080p at 30 and it was just a bit grainy, so I thought maybe 60 frames per second but a little bit less on the P might help. I know the audio's bad, I know, don't kill me. Oh, good one, I'm on hards. Let's go back here. No, I don't want to play a replay. I want to go to settings and change to intermediates. Whoops. That'll be funny. Softs at the front, intermediates at the back. So I think going through the chicane like that is we're just clipping that first part of the curb, not the big sausage. It's probably faster when you've got the softs on. I think when it's wet, jumping the curb, it's probably legitimate as long as you don't end up crashing. Now the dry line is actually in the middle here, so technically speaking, even when it's wet, you should be getting better traction out of that corner if you follow that kind of middle line. Brilliant 360 there. We're now playing tricks with the Formula car. Let's see you do that again. No, not really. So this is the corner, so downshifting here, I'm getting on the power, and I think I need to roll it around, and once I see the exit, get on the power. So don't do what I did in the race. Here was fine. Where else did I have a couple of moments? Up the top of the hill. Here was out wide and then swung in the dry line. Tricks. TC on one. Oh yeah, look at the how wet it is. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't been over here before. I'm showing you all parts of the track. This is what not to do in your racing. So I haven't used this, but I have an Assetto. It doesn't really turn nicely. I jumped up onto here, didn't get a penalty. Braking when it's just before about 125 or thereabouts, when it's really wet, you just don't get the turn in, whacking that over. Yep. Short shift seems to work. Not really interested in the lap time just at the moment, just trying to get my eye in and make sure I remember where not to drive and how much I can brake. I'm just trying a bit of trail braking there, and that's not a good idea. Abuse this curve and then abuse this one and then straighten up and get on the power. I think on the first lap, abusing those curves is going to be pretty good. Let it roll, now go. Yep, that'll work. So be a bit more patient there. Ooh. Driftosaurus. Now, here's a conundrum for us. When you qualify, right towards the end of the session there's a dry line. Now, technically speaking, you could go out on softs on that and get a really good flying lap. I reckon that you could get pole off that. But the trick is you're going to have accounted for the fact you've got an outlap. The outlap's minute 40, so 4 minutes to go. Go out in softs. Dry line's not quite there yet, so it's going to be slippery AF. Or you just qualify on intermediates and hope that it's enough. Is there a benefit to staying in the pack? Or is there a benefit of trying to get on pole? Pole is the outside line too, so it's not the greatest. I don't know. Let me know in chat if you think I should give it a go. I'm willing to take a chance. I'm not too worried about being in the pack, or whether I start up the front given what happened last time. It reminds me of Le Mans, when we did the, what was it, the Toyota at Le Mans. I qualified fourth, I think, got up into third by the first corner, and somebody absolutely wiped me out. So yeah, just checking track limits here a little bit. What can you get away with when it's really wet? 5 minutes away from the start of the race, so just cruising. I guess what's interesting is Asia Pacific, watching Chuck Getty from the Philippines. His weather was identical to what I've just experienced in the first race. Practice was horrible, but by sort of lap 8 to 10 it starts to dry out in practice. In the race you get a small practice session, it's completely wet, it almost resets itself for qualifying, it's completely wet, you almost need traction control first lap. In fact, I should turn that off now. And you know, during the race it certainly starts to dry up, but you cannot get off the dry line at all. You can if it's the inside, so like the inside of these corners, no worries. You can accelerate off them, not a problem, but not there. I wouldn't hit that with dry tyres because it's wet offline. Trail braking and first gear. Using counter steer assist, I watched the top guys, Asia Pacific, they did it as well. Kind of feel like it's a bit of a cheat, but given how difficult this car is to drive compared to the normal cars you like, of the daily races, I'm going to give myself a pass and continue to use it. Does it really make a difference? Can't really tell you. I think right there it saved my bacon. In practice I was spinning when that happens, so I think it just helps those little oversteer moments. So it's 3 minutes to go. Alright, let's do a more proper attempt, Track still sucks. Dry line's way over here. I just don't think it makes a difference in the wet. My famous corner of race 1. Yeah, just being a bit more patient on the gas is the key to that one. Far out. This car's got it wheel spinning. So there should technically be more grip out there, but it's not. If you ever watch Misha Cardone, I can't say his name properly anyway, it's from Apex Car Rentals at Nurberg Ring. You watch him taking a wet lap around Nurburgring, he always says take an outside line because that's where the most grip is. And he should know, he's raced enough around there. It doesn't happen like that in the game. Basically in the wet it seems like there is no extra grip to be had anywhere else. It doesn't matter if you try the absolute dry line or if you're out on the wet line. Yeah, track's drying up a little bit, the rain's gone. Gone-ish. Be patient around here, AJ. I think when you spin, a good idea is to flick on traction control and try and get going again, that's for sure. It does really slow you down though, so again, when I was practicing, it was probably 2 seconds a lap slower than when I flicked traction control off. It really robs the car of power when it's wheel spinning but in a straight line, so especially out of here. You're in third, it wheel spins and it just robs you of all that power. 2, 1, 0. Murder. Okay, well, while the broadcast says race 1 live, it's now race 2 live. Fine Day to Die is here. I hope he doesn't murder me by accident. It wasn't even his fault. Got sideswiped and then hit from behind, so sheesh. I think we're in some fine company here. Yeah. Just looking at the active points, 13, 11 that this guy's got. What did he do to get up into this lobby? Oh, okay. This is going to be a pretty hard one. I've seen E Monaco before. Might be good points in here, even if I finish lower down though. Burrs as well. Just looking at the driver rating in the middle there, and you can see the progress bar, and you can kind of gauge by that, well, how good are they? So, if you want to see mine, I'm not that good. I've lost a bit. I was messing around in the Watkins Glen, just with the different cars and strategies, and lost a whole bunch of DR, but, you know, it's the way you do it. Alright. So we should be on intermediates. Thanks, A Fine Day to Die. You too. Hopefully you get a decent qualifying in. I don't think it's worth going out straight away, actually. I think I'm going to wait a lap, so to speak, or at least just get some space and just trundle around. I don't want to be here just yet, thank you. Am I on intermediates anyway? Yeah, I am, so who cares? Bears is sitting with softs at the moment. See, I reckon, maybe he's been watching my stream, but I think that towards the end of the qualifying that it's better to chuck on a set of softs, so 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes, let's just argue you take 2 minutes to get out, you might get 2 laps in on softs if you're lucky. Who's out? Burrs and I are just sitting here cruising, so I think it's worthwhile just going out to keep myself fresh at least. The rain's gone. It won't come back anyway. It's kind of telling there, brother. You probably shouldn't sit there with your softs on if you don't want other people to know. Oh. Alright, let's go. Don't do that. Remember, pit lane is going to be really slippery, so traction control on when I put the softs on about end of lap 6, I think. That's when I'm going to go. I'm going to go early bit of a risk. I think 7's easy, but 6 is probably going to be the right choice, because I think lap 7, when it starts to come right, you can be up on pace, warm tyres, and then you've got 5 laps of full noise. Just keeping an eye on the time. I want to be in pit lane at 4 minutes to go. So what we'll do is we'll set a time. It's the just in case I make a whoops. See the dry line coming up already. There's just sitting in there. Okay, I'm not going to be in at 4 minutes. I don't know why it breaks there. You know what might have happened is that a couple of top split guys got absolutely nailed and they've dropped down into my split. I do want to set a time. Should have gone about a bit earlier. I can just quit and go into the pits though, so got a 49, so we're 4th on grid at the moment. Basically the tyres, when they start to squeal on the intermediates just by going around the corners like this, it's probably time for softs. Starting to get better grip already. I think it's do this, finish this lap, gonna make up a lot of time just here, so I hit the brake like an idiot. I have to say, talking while you're streaming can be a bit distracting. I'm starting to get used to it a little bit. I can only imagine the people that actually do this all the time, like Areas and Key and those guys, just, I guess they get used to it and can Just do it naturally, read the chat at the same time. Okay, let's exit and we're going to go onto softs and start. Oh no, what an idiot. Okay, softs is no good just yet. What? I'm second. Okay, softs aren't too bad. Should have taken more notice of my sector times so that I could see what the back end of this lap was going to be like. Just going to have to feel it out. Doesn't want to turn. This might have been a mistake. How close are they behind? Is this 3-second penalty going to absolutely muller them? Muller me? I think we're okay. Sugar. They're right there. No! Got scared. Okay, gotta wait. These guys should be okay now. Okay, let's go on the dry line. We're 30 seconds early. Should have waited a little bit longer, but those cars were in the way, so. Driving through another car is always a little bit weird. Okay, big cojones, I think we just got to go flat. Not flat enough, but that'll do. Is it enough for pole? Useless. Why was that so terrible? I just didn't push hard enough. See where Burrs ends up, he'll probably leapfrog everybody. Oh, he's finished. What? He didn't even bother to qualify. Well, I'm in 10th. I think that means we're on the inside for turn 1. Traction control lap 1, make sure that we give everybody a bit of space and cross fingers that don't get taken out again. I mean, yeah, not a good qualifying there. I should have been able to. I've just done what I did before, right? I just took a chance, so whatever, one more race. You have to give these things a go. I think that's what the track will be like for lap 6. If I change onto at 6, given you can go sort of 44 at that time, maybe. So we'll just see what the times are doing. So we know that track in that condition, I can do a 47, so 46.9. As opposed to a 43. Did I go 43.0 or was it 44.0? I can't remember. Whatever. Could have been. Good game. Fine day today. Don't kill me. I won't kill you. Mind you, I'm behind him, so it might be by accident. I mean, that was like a cue ball the last start, wasn't it? Hey, look. Where's my car? You can spot it a mile off. All the black cars are in front, so does that mean they're faster? Black's faster? No paint on them, because they're all carbon fibre, so they must be better. We have to do the wheel wobble. Oh my goodness, you know what I didn't do? Change my tyres. Oh no. Look at this. Whee! I'm on the wrong tyres, everyone! Oh no. What a comedy. Yeah, you can't drive 7 laps like that. Oh, I'm already dead now. What do we do? What do we do? Is there such a thing as exit to the pits straight away? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, man. This stream, eh? How to ruin your race. How to ruin your DR. Okay, so we know what not to do, which is exit and try and go to the pit lane, because that doesn't work. So I think I'll end this stream here and take a break, get a glass of water and everything, and come back, well, when is it? 4 and 30 minutes, do a warm-up and do the lucky last race. So I'm not sure who is watching. There's one. Might be Brigsby. If it's you, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one.